It's not like I did anything to your dog, counselor.
Do you know what ended up... Do you know who was originally going to direct it?
I have no idea.
Steven Spielberg.
That would have been interesting. Then it would have been like Harrison Ford being like, it's not like I did anything to your dog, counselor. Sounds like Rob De Niro being like, it's not like I did anything to your dog, counselor.
But
it's like your wife got some pretty legs there, counselor.
It was actually an earlier script, and Scorsese had it rewritten so that it would be darker.
Well, it also had like Robert Mitchum in there.
Yeah.
Did it also have Gregory Peck too?
I don't know if Peck had a cameo either.
But everybody from the original film I thought was in it. I know Robert Mitchum did.
Yeah.
And okay, I consider Cape Fear a horror film. It's more of a suspense film, but I guess if you're going to consider it, if Silence of the Lambs is considered a horror film, I actually would say Cape Fear is probably more of a horror film
because it has that just creeping, fucked up.
And it's actually pretty violent.
Yeah. Oh, yeah.
There's not a lot as far as overall violence from the end. But see, that's where me and a friend of mine were debating the other day, is what separates horror from violence. Because they're like, because he's actually one of those guys who hates horror.
Mm-hmm. So
he'd be like, no, it's not a horror, that's a suspense film. I'm like, buddy, you're not going to tell me that Halloween is a suspense film. It's a horror film, and you know it.
It's like Dario Argento makes suspense films.
He would probably say they're too gory.
Yeah?
But I was listening on films that I consider to be horror.
Yeah.
I was like, Alien is a horror film.
Yeah, no, yeah,
He's like, no, it's science fiction. I'm like, yes, but it's sci-fi horror. Horror doesn't just mean one thing necessarily, because it's basically, and they were having a debate. It was like, we really came down to apparently the Silence of the Lambs.
Yeah.
Because I consider Silence of the Lambs to be horror. And, you can make a legitimate case it is a suspense film as opposed to a horror film.
Yeah.
Because to me, what separates suspense from horror, suspense is like you just are on the edge of your seat. Alfred Hitchcock is suspense.
Yeah.
It's nothing really scary. It's just that you're kind of like, oh my god, what's going to happen next? Whereas horror, it doesn't have to necessarily mean it's really disgustingly violent. It just means that it's something that hits to your basic fears.
Yeah.
Of some sort.
Yeah.
Even like Kronos by Guillermo del Toro.
Oh God, yeah. Which I was telling you the story about how Guillermo first shot it. I mean, not shot. He first showed it, and this woman went up to him, and after the scene, she was talking about the scene where he licks the blood off of the bathroom, and he goes, "You're so sick. Why would you come up with that?"
Let me go to class in a minute. Or like, what was it? Which is why I consider Silence of the Lambs horror.
Yeah.
Silence of the Lambs is that. It has the visceralness required. Sleepy Hollow is horror.
Yeah.
It's also very Hemmer-esque.
Yeah.
Hemmerian.
Hemmerian. The Hemmerian. We're gonna need pretty soon. I'm gonna want you to have one last sentence that you can say that will honestly just sum everything up in some little tiny ball-shaped package.
Sum up what?
What we've been talking about horror. Just
horror is what defines a horror film, or what?
What defines?
Horror is anything that hits you in the human gut and reduces you to being a little child that's out in the woods and hears something out there and doesn't know what it is. That feeling that you get when you're a little child, that's what horror does. If it succeeds in giving you that, then it's horror. It's doing its job.